When I was a kid, I loved cars. Still do. The 57 Cadillac Eldorado Brougham was the most advanced car in the world. Cost more than a Rolls. Hand-built with a stainless steel roof, cruise control, electric seats, and would you believe, air suspension. American iron. It's a passion Shannons understand. That's why they insure my daily drive, the caddy, my bike, even the house.
Call Shannons on 13 46 46. Shannons, insurance for motoring enthusiasts.
Gasoline is proudly brought to you by Shannons, insurance for motoring enthusiasts, and the following sponsors. I'm Michael Curzon, producer, creator of Gasoline. Hope you enjoy.
Well, I'm sure you'll agree this Gt Replica here sounds pretty tough, doesn't it? There's a good reason for it too. Kevin Cuttajar owns this thing, and it's a really, really nice machine. It caught my eye. It's got a great engine package in it, a very streetable combination. It's a 393, 351 Cleveland-based stroker. It's got David Webb's AFD aluminium cylinder heads on it. It's got a TFC intake manifold on it, an 850 double pumper, and a hydraulic roller camshaft. Okay, sounds like a reasonable sort of a combination. 10.8 to 1 compression. Guess what? 580 horsepower and 550 foot-pound of torque. This thing has run a 10.5 over the quarter mile on drag radials. What a piece of machinery. Drives it around all the time. It's the best all-round package. It's got a power glide trans, 9-inch down the rear end with 3 9 gears, and a big converter in it too. So this thing works really well out at the strip as well as on the racetrack. I'm sure you'll agree, it's a beautiful looking car to boot. Well, there's nothing quite like a screaming, angry six-cylinder, and I found one here in this great little LJ two-door Tirana owned by Dominic Zito. Dominic, this thing looks like a pretty wild little beast. Tell us all about it.
Yeah, I bought it from Adelaide about a year ago for the missus. Yeah, it's got an aluminium head on it from a guy in Adelaide. Went 12.8, and it's got doing about 160 kilowatt at the wheels, so it's a quick little screamer.
And any 12-second car is not slow, but this thing packs a fairly mean punch, obviously. And it's got triple 45mm Webbers on it, has it?
48s. Triple 48s.
So it's got 48s?
Yeah, 48s. Micro ignition, fireball ignition. Yeah, it's a good little machine.
And I hear you've got multiple Tiranas in the family.
Yeah, I have. I've got a white one, white LJ, and a yellow one. My son's got a yellow one. I raced the white one. I'm going to Sydney in about 2 weeks, and yeah, see what happens there.
So you've got a trio of Tiranas, mate.
That's it, yep.
And the drivetrain in this car, it's automatic, is it?
Yeah, automatic, 3-speed automatic, 4 grand converter with the banjo, LSD, which is still holding on.
A little banjo, mate, because normally those things snap like a twig, don't they?
They do. No, but it's been good. No, it's holding on. Pulls up good, so no, it's a good little machine.
I suppose with the auto and the converter, it's probably a softer hit than, say, a manual and dumping that clutch, isn't it, really?
Yeah, that's right, yeah. Otherwise, with the 4 speeds, when they smash them in, they see you later, banjo. Grenades.
And what sort of mile per hour did it run on the strip with its 12.8?
103, I think. 103, 104, I'm not sure. The previous owner raced it, I haven't raced it. Yeah, I've got the time cards at home.
So you've got the big banger, so...
Yeah.
The
It's
other car.
a 9-second car, that one.
Fantastic, mate. So you got an awesome choice of cars. Thanks so much for talking to us, mate. Love it.
No worries, thank you. Love the show.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Now here's an event to mark on your calendar for 2013, the Gasoline Muscle Car Expo. There's never been an event like this one, where some of Australia's very best concourse American and Australian muscle cars come together under one roof. Also featured by special invitation, barn finds, street machines, special interests and 50s classics. So if you want to see the best of the best and cars you've never seen before all under one roof, then this is the show for you. 12th to 14th of July 2013, Royal Exhibition Buildings in Melbourne. Don't miss it. And don't forget, viewers, to look up the all-new Shannons Club. Shannons Club is a huge site. It's like a hub for enthusiasts. You jump on there, you can start your own garage, put pictures of your cars up there, stories of your cars, videos, you name it. You'll see people like myself on there, Jim Richards. Click onto our garages and check out some of our machines and some of our past machines. It's an incredible site, it's growing every day, so get onto it and have a ball. Well, I've got to say, there's nothing quite like a black 68 Dodge Charger. These things are on the top of my want list. This car here is owned by Vince Martino here, mate. What a car. I'm so envious of you. Tell us all about it.
Thank you. Well, it's a 68 Charger. It was brought in from the States. I've had it for about 12 months. It was brought in by some mates of mine in Heidelberg. And 440, 727 auto. That's about it, really.
Mate, these things are the epitome of bad, aren't they? When you think of that bullet car chase, it's stuck in my head all my life, and I'm sure you're the same.
Yeah, no, I am. Yeah, I am.
My ultimate dream is to have a Steve McQueen Mustang and one of these things parked next to each other in the shed. I reckon it'd be unreal.
I think that's everyone's dream.
So do you drive the car much at all?
Yeah, nearly every weekend. Yeah, I'm not shy to take it out, rain or shine. Yeah.
Mate, I wouldn't be shy either. I'd be wanting to show it off.
Yeah, no, it's a bit like that.
And it looks quite nice too with the red stripes on the rear as well. It's a nice touch, isn't it?
Yeah.
And the centerline wheels really sets it off.
Yeah, it does. Old school look.
Yep, old school muscle, mate. There's nothing quite like it, is there?
No, you can't beat it.
So was the car like this when it arrived? It was basically as is?
I was more stock, and we've done some cam work. We changed the manifold, carby, put pipes on it. We've done a fair bit on it, actually.
So it should be skywards of 400 plus horsepower?
Yeah, more or less, give or take, yeah.
Good stuff, mate. Well, thanks so much for talking to us. I absolutely love the car.
Thank you. I love your show, and it's a pleasure talking to you.
You too, mate. Thanks for your time.
Cheers.
Yep. Well, there's nothing quite like a luxury vehicle with a bit of muscle added. And this HJ Statesman here is no different, mate. She's a mean-looking ride. Tell us all about it, David.
I've had the car since I was about 15 years old, actually. It was a hand-me-down from Dad. So, yeah, it's been big progress getting it to this stage, but yeah, we got it there, or got it almost there around about 2006. So, yeah, it was about 10 years in the making.
And mate, the engine bay looks stuffed full of a very big engine there. Tell us about that engine.
It's just a standard sort of 454 standard stroke, alloy heads, fuel injection, got a big crow cam in it. Being dynoed around about 530, and about the same in the torque department. It's awesome, good stuff.
They have a habit of doing that, the old big blocks. As much torque as power, don't they?
Yeah, well that's why I aimed for the big block at the start, I suppose. It's a big car, a lot of weight to lug around, so yeah.
You don't need to wring their necks, do you?
Nah, that's what's good about them, you know. You just sit under the 4.5 mark and it's got all the power that you want.
Ride that wave of torque, mate. And tell us about the drivetrain.
It's turbo 400, 3.5 stall from the States, you know, big 3-inch tail shaft, 9-inch, 3 9s. Nothing special, just 28 spine axles, but it does the job. The thing pulls a good burnout and it stays there all day, all day long, and it's good fun and it doesn't break. That's the main thing.
So she's built tough. Have you raced it out the strip at all?
No, I haven't taken it out in the strip. I'm hoping to take it out with another mate of mine who's got a HJ Holden, which he's finishing up at the moment. So, yeah, we're probably doing it later on this year, I think. Yeah.
I'd say she'd have to drop into the 10s if you've got the suspension and the tyres.
Yeah, I don't know if it'll do that, but look, I'd like it to, but I reckon it'll be comfortable in the 11s. I mean, very comfortable being the size of the car, I suppose.
So did you build the car yourself?
Yeah, built the car myself over a course of time. She's had 4 engines, a 4th engine that's been in the car. You know, the other ones that other people had built blew up, so a friend and I got together and we knew what we were sort of doing at the time and said, yeah, well, we can do this, so we done it.
That's great, mate. It's a credit to you. And did you strip the car right down to bare metal to start with?
Yeah, initially the car was a bare metal respray. The car's been painted since '99, so yeah, a credit to the painter as well. The prep work was done by a cousin of mine who was only apprentice at the time, but he'd done a super job on it. Super job. Yeah, it took a lot of passion, I think, when he done it.
Well, mate, awesome car. Thanks so much for talking to us.
Thank you very much, Glenn, for your time. I really appreciate it.
My pleasure.
Thank you.
Okay, well, you all know I love XYGTs. They're an iconic and very tough-looking car, hence the reason I'm actually building a replica. I've found another replica here, this absolutely beautiful Wild Violet XYGT replica, owned by Charlie Borg here. Mate, beautiful car. Tell us all about it.
Thanks very much, mate. Yeah, I've had it for about 5 years now. Bought it as is. We just cleaned up a little bit more, changed motor, bit more horsepower, and apart from that, no, left it the way it is.
So when you say more horsepower, what did you do to the engine internally?
Done the heads up, stroked the bottom end, and it made 470 on the dyno. So we were quite happy with it. Yeah, good stocky.
So it's a good all-round streeter sort of package, nice and practical?
Yeah, beautiful cruiser. Drive around in it. No trouble at all. No, nice car.
And the drivetrain?
351, 9-inch, and top loader.
Nothing quite like a top loader. I don't mind autos, but a top loader is a nice thing, the old 4-slotter, isn't it?
No, it's a good car to drive. No, it's good.
They're probably not the easiest thing to shift, the old top loader. They're a bit clunky, but that's part of the muscle experience, isn't it?
Yeah, no, it is. No, it is. But like I said, it's nice to cruiser, and it goes well.
And how do you go getting your parts for the car?
From GT Performance in Nidri, they look after me pretty well.
It's amazing what you can get these days, isn't it, for these things?
No, it is. No, it is well. They're good boys. Good boys.
Mate, thanks for talking to us. Beautiful car. Love it.
Love your show, mate. And, carry on. Beautiful.
Thank you.
Have a nice day.
You too.
Thank you.
Well, you might remember Dominic Zito's little LJ Tirana we saw before. Well, this is his son, Brandon. Tirana's in the family everywhere, mate. Tell us about this gorgeous little LC.
Well, as you can see, I've got a 1971 LC GTR Tirana. I've got a 202 under it with 45mm Webers, Bathurst cam, Muncie 4-speed, 9-inch diff with 3 9s in it. It's a bit heavy, but you know, spins the tyres now and then.
You won't break that thing in a hurry, will you?
No, that's exactly right.
Your dad's got the banjo on his.
I know.
You've gone to the other end of the scale.
But they're heavy, but oh well. Helpful.
What's a couple of tenths on the quarter?
Nothing. It all them has on the light these days.
And what's it perform like engine-wise?
Oh yeah, really well. I just got it back off my mechanic. As I just said, put the Bathurst cam in there. He wants me to put an MSD in it, but one thing at a time, slowly.
There's nothing quite like a screaming 6 with Webers on it. That induction noise is intoxicating, isn't it?
Yeah, very. Just so loud. You know, everyone wants to hear it, but all the noises at the front of the engine sounds great.
Induction noise, gotta love it.
That's
And the car looks fairly standard, otherwise you've kept it to that original LC GTR style. I really like what you've done there, and you've put all the good bits in it.
Yeah, that's exactly what I wanted. I love my LJs, but LC, I love the interior, I love the front grille, I love the tail lights, so yeah.
Something a little bit different.
Yeah, exactly. Don't see many, and especially being a GTR, priceless to me, so that's
Mate, well, good stuff. Thanks for talking to us. Love the car.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
No one. Are you ready? Next draw, quickly. It's green ticket.
Well, these little early Mustangs are a very popular classic car, I'm sure you'll agree. And this little 66 here is no different, but she looks like she's fairly modified, owned by Donna Saracena here, mate. Tell us all about the car.
Well, as you can see, it's a 66 Ford Mustang. We actually bought the car. I mean, I got photos. We bought the car from Daniel Casa, just painted like just a stock standard Mustang, and then with a few help of friends of mine and Michael Manarudi and Colin and a few other mates, we took all the running gear out and we changed the engine. We fully tubbed it at the back, and McDonald Brothers did the four-link setup, the tubbing at the back. We changed the wheels, changed the engine. We've done quite a few modifications. Yeah. And
Tell us about the specs on the engine.
Well, it's a 351 Windsor. It's just under 500 horsepower.
And tell me the colour of the car, mate. It looks beautiful.
Well, the actual colour of the car is not a Mustang colour. It's an actual BF Ford colour called Breeze Metallic.
So you kept it in the Ford family?
Kept it in the Ford family, yes, of course, yeah.
And the wheels, they look pretty trick too. They look like something like you'd expect to see on a GT40 back in the 60s, mate.
Well, the actual wheels they're American racing. We'll call the Salt Flats. We quite like them, actually. We had smaller ones at the back. Like I said, we changed them and got the bigger ones for the back. We've got 10s at the back with a 285 tyre on it. So
certainly got a bit of rubber in there, mate.
Yeah. I would have liked to get bigger, but when the cost factor comes into it, that's as far as we went.
Yep. Well, mate, the car looks absolutely spectacular, and thanks for showing it to us.
No worries. Thank you. My pleasure.
Thank you.
Thanks very much. Thank you.
Well, I've got to say, I find it very hard to walk past a 1967 Chevy Nova. These things are an iconic car in my mind. Sure, you've got your Camaros and all those other GM performance vehicles manufactured throughout those 60s, but these Novas are a bit of an unsung hero. They're a nuggety, tough-looking little car, and with that two-door style, an absolute dream when it comes to body design. A really good alternative to some of your other GM products out there. This thing here's got a bit of a Pro Street theme happening. Certainly looks very, very serious. Looks like it's packing a fairly tough-looking small block here, auto trans and a big rear end happening down there with great big rubber. Also, she looks like she's on the bottle. When I say the bottle, viewers, I mean nitrous. So this thing would pack one mean punch. There's a lot of history with these cars, especially in Australia, with Stormer Norman Beachy in the 60s, well known for his sideways tyre smoking action in his beautiful Chevy Nova. What a sight that would have been. I wish I was alive back then to see it. Well, I found a very nice 1966 Ford Galaxie here, and this thing certainly means business. It's owned by Mick Manariti here, mate. Tell us about this machine.
Yeah, Glenn, how you doing? It's a big block Ford, stroke 545 cubes. It's made 700 horsepower on a dyno, 720 foot-pound of torque, and it gets up and goes all right.
Have you run the car down the strip at all?
I did once, a couple of years ago, and it ran 11.3, and that's what's before the tunnel rams. That was just single carb, so hopefully we'll get it out there and hopefully do a little bit better. Yeah.
What a machine, mate. Did you build the car yourself?
Yeah, done most of it. Well, other than I pulled it apart, put it together myself. Obviously paint work and that was done by other people. And
so it stripped right down to nothing?
Yeah, stripped down to bare shell chassis and worked it up from there.
How'd you find getting parts for it?
It's pretty tough. It was about 4 years ago now, but like eBay's big help, but it was still hard to find a lot of parts, but got there eventually.
And usually the beauty of a big engine is that they are not only powerful but quite drivable too. Is it fairly practical?
Very drivable. Yeah, it drives very easy on the street. Yeah, never have a problem with it. Yeah, it drives around good. But the power's there when you need it. Yeah.
So you've got the best of both worlds. You've got a cruiser and you've got something that if you want to take it out of the strip, it'll do the business.
It does. Yes, I drive it everywhere I can. And it drives well. Yeah.
And what trans of rear end have you got in it?
It's actually a Power Glide. And a 9-inch 411 gears. Yeah, so.
All right, Ford fans, don't go wild. He's got a GM trans, but they're a good box, those Power Glides.
Good box, yeah. I was told that it'd be the best thing for it. So up to now, I've had no problem with it. So.
Well, they're light and very strong, aren't they?
They are very strong box, yes. Very strong, yeah.
Well, mate, good talking to you. Great car.
Thanks, mate. Appreciate it. Thank you. No worries. Love the show too.
Thanks very much, mate.
No worries.
Well, we're back at Rocket Industries, and with over 60,000 high-performance part numbers on the shelf in here, I'm like a kid in a candy store. So let's get into it and check out some of these parts. Now, if you're building an engine, you've got to consider rotating assembly, crankshaft, conrods, pistons. What are you going to use? Are you going to upgrade your standard rotating assembly, or are you going to go for an aftermarket assembly? I'll be honest with you, in this day and age, an aftermarket assembly is definitely the way to go for long-term durability and power. Rocket Industries have a whole world of different products at different price levels to suit your needs. Give them a call and discuss it with them. Things like these pistons here. As an example, we've got JE, Aries, and we've also got SRP at different price levels. You'll see here with these pistons, they run a fairly short skirt. That short skirt is actually to reduce friction and also to reduce weight. They're the sort of things we need for high RPM and high performance applications. You'll have different piston tops with either dish or the old-fashioned lumpy top style there. You'll either have low or high compression depending on which one you choose. Different materials, full forging compared to a high silicon piston. High silicon piston is probably better for all-round street use. You can run less piston to bore clearance due to its expansion rates and have a quieter engine overall. And this will still support really good power levels. But a fully forged piston is very durable and will handle a whole world of punishment in comparison. But of course, it has to run different piston to bore clearances, which will make the piston noisy in cold engine conditions. So there's horses for courses depending on your application. Then there's the next component down the line, the conrod. To download your free copy of the Rocket Industries and Aeroflow Performance Parts catalogues, go to the sponsor section at the Gasolene website. Click on the links and download away. With over 650 combined pages of performance parts and accessories, you're sure to find everything you need for your car.
Stay tuned for more Gasolene.
Well, I found a bit of pretty serious looking Commodore gear here. This beautiful VY Holden utility. Fine VY owned by Damien Horner here. Damien, this thing looks absolutely incredible, mate. Tell us all about it.
Well, it's just about every part of it's been customised from inside and outside, and the bit that's come up the best is the engine bay. Every nut, bolt, washer, everything's been chromed or polished. So it's sort of like a chrome masterpiece in the middle of a blue, beautiful engine bay, and that's what we were going for.
Tell us about that engine, mate. It looks like a pretty serious power plant.
Yeah, well, it's a PWR supercharger on the LS1 engine. It's cammed. Sounds pretty grunty when it's running. A lot of custom intake and what have you, but it also, being a late model car, I've tried to go with the high-tech gadgets, and I've installed a iPad 3 in it, which can start the car, run the air suspension, do the windows, the bonnet release, the hard lid release, everything like that, all integrated. You can also do it off your iPhone, so I can be a kilometre away and start the car if I need be, or can what have you, so yeah.
Incredible, mate. I noticed you've got that Terminator theme happening. I'm a big fan of Terminator.
Yeah, well, I grew up, it was in my era, my genre, and most people do like the Terminator. I needed something futuristic and chrome looking, and I thought, you know, that'd just work well.
Well, mate, you've done a fantastic job. It's a credit to you. Beautiful car, and good to see you.
Thanks, Glenn. Thank you.
Well, look at what I found here, something very, very special. A favourite of mine, this famous Falcon, this XR Zeroed, owned by Mick Fabar here. Mick, sensational build, sensational car. Tell us all about it.
Thanks, Glenn. Yeah, look, first of all, it's great to be in Melbourne. It's a great show and very hospitable organisers, so that's fantastic. What a ride the car's been. You know, we built it in 11 months, 12 months of planning. Started with a stock standard registered XR and wanted to build an elite quality car, and with something with a bit of a different spin on it. So we went through the whole process of where we wanted to be with the car. We didn't think XRs were done to death. Got a Ford Power Stroke diesel engine, integrated them together, worked with the Bond University to do a carbon neutral or a carbon report on the car, which is the first time that's been done. And it was a fairly intense 11 months, but the outcome was a zero carbon, road registered, 7.3 litre biodiesel, 500 horsepower XR Falcon.
Now, some people out there might say, diesel? What's going on? But I tell you what, diesels have got a massive amount of potential. They can make incredible power and amazing torque, can't they? If you gear them correctly, you can have acceleration that's out of this world.
Yeah, we haven't played around too much with the gearing, the dialing into this car. We've got 1,100 foot-pounds of torque out of it. Pretty cost-effective in the diesel engine, nowhere near the cost of a petrol engine. It just sounds like a truck when you start it up, so it's a little bit different. And all we did was change the computer, the ECU, and changed all the inlets and outlets and fabricated all the pipe work. But it was relatively easy, and it was a good surprise package.
I've got to say, I really love the style of the car, the overall theme. You haven't gone too far away from the original look of the XR, so it hasn't lost its identity, although it is quite customised. I really love what you've done here. And tell us about the build, break it down. Where did it all start? Did you strip the car right back down? How far did you pull it down, and what did you do to build this car?
Yeah, look, from scratch, we put it on the stands and stripped it out and sold all the parts that we could get rid of. And obviously stuff that's pretty highly desirable, some of that early Falcon stuff. Then we cut everything from, we took the front guards and bonnet off, and then we cut everything, the firewall, the floor, the boot, the front frame, suspension, cut it all out. Then we fabricated all the firewall, the dash, the floor, all the rear tub section. Where the fuel tank used to be is where the radiator is now. Where the radiator used to be is where the intercooler is. All of that's been fabricated. We used all original steel from the car. Any steel that we had to incorporate into the car we used from the wrecking yard. So we tried to use Ford panels where we could, but it's got a Nissan Skyline bonnet on it. We've got everything in the car has come from a wrecking yard, and it's been fabricated and changed and adjusted. So Ford F1 1956 dash we integrated into the car. We've got a Chevy gauge cluster, sport Chevy gauge cluster, 57, and then everything else has been handmade. The only new things on the car are the brake system, the tyre, and the glass. We had to make the glass.
Mate, well, fantastic car, fantastic build. Should be an awesome thing to drive. Thanks so much for talking to us.
Thank you for having us on the show.
Our pleasure.
Thank you.
See you next week on Gasolene.
And remember, viewers, if you want to see past Gasolene episodes, go to shannons.com.au. Click on the Gasolene link and enjoy. And remember, this is a whole new season of Gasolene with new episodes every Tuesday night, 8:30 p.m, Australia-wide.
Gasolene is proudly brought to you by Shannons, insurance for motoring enthusiasts, and the following sponsors. I'm Michael Curzon, producer-creator of Gasolene. Hope you enjoy.